Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Kansas City. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for
Ain't no fucking way he got through that shit.
And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Plus to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll go again here with Henry. And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
And anytime you have one of these big backs, this is exactly the spot to use him. Just lower those pads, keep those legs moving. He's able to find just enough of a seam to pick up the first down.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Now he'll run. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he nearly got free. But as it is, a gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Moving outside the pocket, he manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will score! Zay Flowers! Touchdown, Baltimore. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively.
To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Here's Smith to return it. Finally get him down, but he gets all the way up. To the 40-yard line. first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing right away is Mahomes. This one, a deep shot for Rice. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
I don't even smoke, but if I did, my blood be too stuffed.
We are through one. 7-0 is
Got some
our
sticks
score.
inside the couch and this a pull out.
In Kansas City after this. Raven football,
Yeah, I'm
quarter
on my
number 2
gang shit.
begins.
Whole gang
As
bang
they are
shit.
set to start the drive
In the
with
Benz,
first
I'm trying to lane
and
switch,
10.
shooting shit.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry.
Got some box, please.
Waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Jackson now on second down. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. They'll come up here, first and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Ravens.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Forced out left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Henry. Whoa. And he's into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Kansas City Chiefs.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Brings up second.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Jackson. Short pass taken in by Kelce. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third.
They go play action with Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll run with Pacheco. Not much there. Maybe a yard. second down and 8.
At the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes.
It's a pig, bro.
And he'll take it on in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. Harrison Butler now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Chiefs 7.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time
I know I
remaining.
should have blocked
Time
Derek.
for one more
That's
snap
on me.
here in this first half.
Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Second down, Jackson. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, it's Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan. Because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. It's second down. Throwing is Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, KC.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8. Mahomes.
Fucking idiot.
Bit too much. It's intercepted.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep the score right where it is.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 9. Going to go right back to Henry. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Now it's Jackson. Forced to his right.
I just did the weakest shit, and I just did some rookie shit, bro. I just did some real rookie shit.
Well, the quarterback just kept going back and back.
I just did some real rookie shit, man.
Well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
That's
Yeah,
embarrassing.
and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far
That is embarrassing.
he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to go. He's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he did it, and now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The throw is Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Mahomes. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Jackson gonna keep it here on the bootleg. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. We'll see a return here from his own end. Now a hit, and he loses the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. Here, Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
2nd and 10. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
19 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
1st and 10 for Mahomes. That's dropped off with Pacheco. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 2. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
on the tackle. A gain of a yard.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. In the middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Man in motion is Brown. On play action, it's Mahomes. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They come to the line for this one. 3rd down, needing 3. They'll drop to throw. He moves it in around the 5. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes now to throw again.
That should have went.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal. Right back to the air for Mahomes. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker.